And then Allah tells you the story of Zakariya. I'm not going to go through every verse, right? But basically, if you read here, what he said, right? ذكر رحمة ربك عبده زكريا. Allah is saying Zakariya is full of mercy. Allah showered Zakariya with mercy. About what? He called Allah إذ نادى ربه نداء خفيا. The one before that, if it goes. But yeah, alhamdulillah. Look at the last one. Here, right? Take home message. Read it all, the last verse. Don't shout when you're making dua. He hears without you saying anything. You don't even say it inside you, he knows it. إنه يعلم السر وأخفى. He knows the secret and what is not even a secret yet. Why do you shout? It always surprises me when people are doing tawaf. Why you shout, right? You can be absolutely overwhelmed with emotions. I feel this. But why do I shout? People just don't know. Because when Zakariya whispered, نادى ربه نداء خفيا, خفيا meaning no one can hear it. Right? And look what he said. Learn the etiquettes of dua. In this one page, what did he say? He said, Ya Allah. He didn't say, I'm getting old. He didn't say, Ya Allah, I am losing my patient. I probably will die very soon. He didn't say this. The adab. What we are losing as Muslim Ummah is adab, etiquette. Etiquette with Allah, etiquette with each other, etiquette with elder, even etiquette with our children. Yes, I know the world around us is full of immorality and vulgarity, but that's done. I'm a Muslim, let alone I'm a Muslim woman. Nothing justify insulting somebody. Nothing. And I mean this. Even if they insult you, you never respond, otherwise you're like them. Or actually worse, especially if you're a person of knowledge or you're a person of status. So don't. Look at the adab with Allah. If I know the adab with Allah, I know the adab with everybody. Because when I am polite with you, it's not because of you only, but because Allah is watching me and seeing me. And nothing justify, well, I had a bad day, I'm under stress, I'm sure you are. Then don't say anything. Wait till you calm down. So here, he was desperate. For some reason, are we seeing it? Alhamdulillah, we will get it. He was desperate. He wanted a child. He's over 90 years of age, right? And he didn't say to Allah, here I am, I'm your prophet, I'm Zakariya, I'm this, no. He said, Ya Allah, وهن العظم مني. It's an amazing way of saying, I'm getting old. He said, my bones are becoming soft, thin, brittle. واشتعل الرأس شيبة. And my hair, as if there was a fire, and it's now, instead of black, is white. اشتعل الرأس شيبة, as if there was a fire of gray hair, and it became all gray. One of the keys, memorize this, of dua answering with Allah, you show your weakness. He knows you're weak, he knows where I am, but you show it and say it. يا أيها الناس أنتم الفقراء إلى الله. Oh people, you are the beggar to Allah. والله هو الغني الحميد. Allah is the self-sufficient, and He is not in need of anyone. You put your head down on that and says, Ya Allah, I'm going through a very tough time. Ya Allah, I want a child. Ya Allah, I want to get married. Ya Allah, I want to be stronger. Ya Allah, help me to pray. Whatever it is, as long as it's halal, whether it's from dunya or akhirah or both. But show your need. Because that's the first thing he said. He said, Rabbi inni qad wahana al-'azmu minni. Can we have the I think you passed many of them. Can we go back? Yeah, perfect, right? So this is what he said. And look, let me just test you. Is it okay? And if you don't know, it's okay. Yes, agree? I don't hear yes. I don't know what's wrong with it. Okay. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Fine. Look what he said to him. Look what he said. See the first verse? All of you can read the first verse in all the screens, right? So he said, Ya Allah, oh my Lord, indeed, my bones have weakened, okay, and my head was filled with white. And the next one, and never I have been in my supplication to you, my Lord, unhappy. What is he saying? If you know, raise your hand. What is he saying? Yes. Yeah. There's nobody else. You're only one who raised your hand. So don't worry. So he said, Ya Allah, you never did not respond when I asked you. But he said it in a way you have never, literally, when I come to you and I say, I'm going to ask you for something, right? I didn't ask it. And you have never disappointed me. What am I saying? I'm complimenting Allah. I am telling Allah, I have full confidence you are hearing me and you will give it to me. Are you with me? Don't ask, this is another third, fourth etiquette of dua. Don't ask Allah and you're wondering. And this is hadith of Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam. Udu Allah wa antum muqinuna bil ijaba. Ask Allah and you're certain. Not only He's hearing you, but He will respond. When and how, this is not in my control. So this is what he said, right? And then why are you asking? And somebody will say, you're 90-year-old, what do you want? Why do you want a child? And then he's explaining, Allah knows, but for Allah to teach us that even the impossible can be, and it is possible. And this is one of the surahs of possibilities. And when you want something impossible, make sure the reason you're wanting it for the sake of Allah, not for you, not because everybody else has it. That's what he was saying. I'm so worried that no one from my family, I don't have anybody who'd inherit this deen. I'm worried about it. Who's going to carry it? احنا what do we worry about? Right? So look at that, right? يرثني ويرث من آل يعقوب. So he will carry the message and make this dua for your children. وَاجْعَلْهُ رَبِّي رَضِيًّا. Ya Allah, make that child. He doesn't know it's a boy or a girl. He said a child. Ya Allah, make this child pleasing and pleased with. Pleasing and pleased with. Do you know the difference? I think I'm speaking French. For sure not German. For sure not English. What is wrong with you? What is pleasing? Remember, I asked, do they speak English? They said yes. Right? Where is Rahat? I asked her. Yes. Are you sure going to Germany? Do they know? He said, oh, yes, they speak. Okay, fine. What is pleasing? Pleasing. Making someone happy. True. And in this case, making who happy? Lovely. That's what he made the dua to his son. Make him a person who's going to be pleasing Allah. He didn't say pleasing me. This is his father. The issue is not us. This is a message I want to deliver to everybody tonight. Focus on Allah and everything else will follow. You focus on people, Allah knows what will follow. So he said, Ya Allah, make him pleasing to you and you are pleased with him. I have nothing to do with it. I'm out. A father. Oh, he's a prophet. طيب. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala then he said, Ya Zakariya, إنا نبشرك بغلام. Can I have the next one, please? نبشرك بغلام اسمه يحيى. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, okay, done. We're going to give you a child. We'll give you the name. Of course, he will respond, how am I going to get a child? I'm 90-year-old and my wife is infertile. My wife doesn't have children. And that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, literally, don't worry about it. I'm able of doing everything. Another thing for you to learn. Never say impossible. Never. The moment you say impossible, it's not going to happen because you already closed the door. You already told Allah you can't do it. I'm not doing it. I can't. None of us can. Allah does the things. Right? So you say, Ya Allah, make it easy. Ya Allah, innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Ya Allah, you're capable of everything. Make it happen. Make it happen. right? And then he said, Ya Allah, give me a sign that this is going to happen. And he said, you know what? Don't speak for 3 nights. Another message for everybody. When Allah gives you something, respond to what He gave you by obeying Him. Don't respond by what He gave you by disobeying Him. I see this repeatedly. I'll give you an example. I don't know about Germany. Honestly, I don't. But I know about where I live. I have mothers come to me and, Ya Allah, please make a dua that my daughter will get married or my son will get married. You make dua, the whole community making dua. Finally, you get this beautiful invitation. All of us are happy. And the first thing they do in that wedding, from A to Z, disobey Allah. Billah. Is that how it is? Is that how you're telling Allah, I'm so grateful for the ni'mah you gave me? To the point many of us don't go? Respond to the ni'mah, to the blessing that Allah gives you. It doesn't matter what it is, small or big. You wanted it. You've been begging Him for it by using it in the way it pleases Him. And that's what He did. And then what did Allah say to Yahya? And this is for all of us. Ya Yahya, خذ الكتاب بقوة وآتيناه الحكم صبيا. Yahya, take this seriously. And this is to each one of us. This is not to Yahya only. The Quran is for everybody. The Quran is not only for the prophets before us. The Quran was revealed after Yahya. This is to you and me. Take it seriously. بقوة. I remember my teachers when I was memorizing, they keep saying this in our head. Take it seriously. It's the words of Allah. Meaning, what is something in your life, anybody can answer me, something halal, that you are taking it so seriously? Job, I was about to say. Your job. And there's nothing wrong with that. Your job is halal, it's pleasing to Allah, let alone you're serving the Muslim community. It doesn't matter. But it's something pleasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's a job. I'm doing it, I'm getting paid. But you take it very seriously. 8 o'clock, I need to be in the office. I have a meeting. I have patients. 7:30, I have a surgery tomorrow. I need to be in the OR 7 o'clock. So I go and talk to the patients and her family and everything. And what about this? What about this? When I have time. And I have no idea when this time will come. I remember one of my teachers, may Allah give her Jannat al-Firdaus. I used to go, to read to her. I'm exhausted. And she looked at me one day and says, Doctora, don't give the Quran your leftover time. What a message. What an advice. And I'll share it with all of you. خُذِ الْكِتَابَ بِقُوَّةٍ. It's one of the highlights of Surah Maryam, because it's only in Surah Maryam. The only other prophet Allah said to him is to Sayyidina Musa, but it was in Surah Al-A'raf. Khalas. That's the story of Sayyidina Zakariya in the first page and a half. My message, I'm just opening. I don't see Maryam yet. Imagine this is my first time reading the Quran. I see Allah is telling me this chapter full of rahmah. He's telling me the impossible is possible as long as you have a relationship with Allah. Sayyidina Zakariya told him, you've never not responded to my dua. Why will Allah respond to my dua? Yes, Allah Kareem. Yes, Allah generous. Yes, Allah respond. Wa ni'ma billah. But why He will respond every time to me? And the relationship is not mutual. The relationship is not mutual. He asked me to do something. My answer is no, I can't. It's difficult. I don't have time when I am 40, and all the excuses of the world we have. But then when I ask him, I want to do right, though. How many times you ask this question? I asked Allah, and it's not happening. When it's going to happen? And I was like, oh, so you have this relationship with Allah. When you send a text 24 hours, you need to reach to get an answer. So Sayyidina Zakariya had a relationship Build that relationship. And the same thing with Sayyidah Maryam, we will come to it when we come to her. What relationship you have with Allah? We all have. Don't say I don't. We do. You will not be here. You will not drive 5 hours or take a train. You have. But what kind of a relationship? How strong? How persistent? How is it not only one way, give me, give me, give me, versus I'm giving you because you gave me everything. Not what I want, but what's keeping me going. Enough, I'm a Muslim. Enough, I'm a Muslim. Enough, I'm alive. For us living in the West with all this luxury around us. I come to Europe and I see the luxury in the States. Subhanallah. Imagine when I go to Africa what I see. So build, and this is what I want to leave you here. Build a relationship with Allah. Doesn't have to be you're going to be standing up all night praying, but you have a relationship. And the relationship is on daily basis. It's not when I need him only. I see it. I saw a woman, her daughter was going through a very difficult time. Every day she is next to me in Fajr in the masjid. And I was like, wow, Ya Rabbi lakal hamd. The moment the daughter issues was solved, she disappeared. Very good human being. I know her. But that's us. Opportunistic relationship. We all have these people who call you on you when they need you. You see their name on the phone, like, okay, let's see what she wants. Don't you have these people? May Allah not make me one of them. Imagine this is how Allah looks at me. And said, oh, of course, you need something. Okay, let's hear. And he gives, because he's Kareem, he's generous. And he absolutely has the right, wallah, he has the right not to give. But he does. But I want this, I want to say to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I have built a credit with you that when I ask you, you give me. But I can't say it if I have not done it. Another thing you take with you. The impossible is possible. Every difficulty you go with is a rahmah from Allah. Build that relationship. And when He gives you, use it for His sake. Don't use it for His disobedience. And last but not the least, the most important is خُذِ الْكِتَابَ بِقُوَّةٍ. Take this Quran with you strong. Even if it is one verse a day. But you have the relationship. One verse a day. I'm going to give it 30 minutes of my time, 45 minutes, whatever Allah gives me. But every single day there is a verse.